Speaking of expectations, I would like to now talk a little bit about what the expectations are, what you should expect from the course, and what I expect from you, and what you expect from me. So, in a classroom, I generally open this up for discussion and ask people, what do you expect from the course? For example, there are specific things that you would like to see happen. What do you expect from me? All those things I ask you to tell me. So if you would like to do it just one-on-one, you can send me an email. You will know at the end of all these lectures, these modules for week 1, you will know what the course is about. If there is something that you want to add to it, or there is some request, feel free to send me an email. And if you want, you can post it in the discussion forum as well. What are my expectations from you? My main expectation is learning by doing, basically. So anything you want to gain mastery at, you have to do it over and over again. And this is your opportunity. I'm going to be taking you through, by the end of this course, you would have developed a significant number of apps, different apps, sometimes components, major components of the same app by the end of this course. So this should give you enough experience, enough confidence at the end of the course that you can say, yes, I know how to do this. Somebody wakes you up in the middle of the night and say, hey, write me an app to do this. You know exactly what you need to do. Does not mean that you will memorize everything. Today's day and age, we don't need to memorize everything. We have lots of resources, which is what I'll talk about here. So learning by doing, an analogy that I like to use is that you can read books about swimming. You can write books about swimming. But unless you jump in the water, you will not be able to swim. So that's that. The other expectations, I have one expectation. Another expectation is that I want you to ask questions. I know that with this video format, it becomes a bit difficult. But what you could do is, if there is a point, make a note of what part of the video, make a note of the timestamp and email me asking what your question is. And I will either answer by email or we'll schedule a call in the office hours. And that way you will be able to get your question answered. I also expect you to have an exploratory mindset, an adventurous mindset. Be prepared to do things on your own as you are watching this. There may be times that something is not clear, but you know that you can find the answer online. Or sometimes, which is more often the case, you get an error as you're trying to follow along. Now, those kind of things, usually in a classroom, I encourage people to help each other. So if you can pair up with somebody, one of your classmates, that would be awesome. That if you get stuck, you can count on each other. And that's just for learning, by the way. No sharing of code assignments that are required to be submitted. Okay. So that's, and there are online resources, there are tutorials, there are videos, other videos, and a very important resource that has become important in the recent years is Stack Overflow. A lot of us, even I, go there all the time when I'm stuck on something. So if you're stuck, you can't solve, if you ask the right question to Google, it will take you to the right page. And very often question and answers pages will take you to Stack Overflow. So get used to these things. And most of you must have heard of this idiom, practice makes perfect. Repetition is the key. So that's what we will be doing. You'll do everything that we learn, you will do it so many times that it will become second nature to you by the end of the course. And these behavioral expectations are very important. Curiosity, when I say exploration and adventurous mindset, curiosity is built into that. Diligence is what repetition is. So integrity. Integrity is something very important in life, not just in academics. Honesty, trustworthiness. So basically, in an academic setting, integrity means, doing the right thing, the work that you are expected to submit. It is your own work. Plagiarism is a no-no. Helping each other. You may think that a friend, a colleague in the class, your classmate, needs help and you help them. That's not benign. You are harming them by depriving them of a learning opportunity, and you're harming yourself. You're violating your integrity, and you're jeopardizing, getting, if you get caught, you're jeopardizing your record at the college. So don't engage in those kind of behaviors. It is okay, this course, the way I've designed it is, if you just follow along everything, if you do the diligence that is required of you, you should be able to pass this course, no problem. So don't do anything that can get you into trouble. And last but not the least is that, all of this is a lot more productive if we are having fun. So everything, take an approach that you want to have fun while you're learning. And this first module, first lecture, I want to end with the wise words of Benjamin Franklin. Something for you to think about. Benjamin Franklin was a very important political figure in the early history of the United States as we know it now. He was a statesman. He wrote a lot. He has said many wise things. And one of them was, tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn. That's how we are going to run this course. You'll be involved all along. Following along, you will remain involved. And I hope that this is a very successful learning experience for you. I'm here to support you. You can reach out to me. You have my email in your Blackboard. So all the best. And next week, we'll change gears to something more complex. Go beyond the hello world. All right, then. See you next week.